Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here today, and welcome to today's video. This is the how-to series number 15, I believe. And today, it was requested that I talk about contouring the nose. And sometimes I contour my nose, sometimes I don't. Most of the time I don't, but I do know how to do it. And it does make a difference. If you have a nose that's too long or too wide, or you just want to define the tip of your nose, you can do that through contouring. And so find you a good bronzer shade. I'm going to use this one from OPV Beauty London, and I'm going to use the OPV Beauty London setting powder today as well. And we're just going to go into this bronzer shade right here, and I'm going to use a semi-fluffy brush. You don't want to use a great big fluffy brush like this one unless you're just blending, but to actually apply the product you just need a regular sized fluffy brush. So I'm going to use this one from Complex Culture, and I'm just going to use the tip of the brush. This has kind of a little bit of an angle on it, but I'm going to use that flat side there towards the tip, and I'm going to pick up the product. And so what you want to do if you're trying to slim your nose is you want to go down this. There's a shadow. I don't know if you can see it or not on my face, but there's a shadow right there that goes around my nose. And so I want to de-emphasize that shadow. You can't really see it on this side as much, but anyway, and I want to, the bulbous part of my nose, I want to slim that down. And you can start up here by the brow, but I prefer not to. So this is how I do it. And I just want to go like off center, and I just want to like carry that shadow line that you can see from my brow. I want to carry that straight down my nose. Okay, and now the other side. And we're just kind of chiseling this out. We're not looking to like paint heavy lines or anything like that, but we're just going to like change the shape. And then if your nose is a bit too long, right here at the tip you can like do like a little V shape like right underneath here. And that's going to like give your nose a little lift. And then if you really want to emphasize the tip of your nose, you can do a line across right above where the tip is, and you can highlight that area right there, and it'll give your nose a lift. And so okay, now with a setting puff, you can, let me set this brush down, or a sponge, either one. You can take your sponge. I'm going to use this one here from LYS Beauty, and I'm got a little bit of powder in the cap, and I'm just going to pick the powder up on the sponge, and I'm going to like scrape off the excess. And then I'm going to, where that shadow is on the other side of that bronzer, I'm going to kind of like bake that area to highlight that and brighten it. And then the same thing on this side. And if you have oily skin, this works really, really well on oily skin. So we're just going down on the other side of where we did that bronzer line. And we're just going to add that bit of powder there. Okay, and then that's really all the powder that you need, or that I like to use. So let me set that aside. And then we're going to take some highlighter. And now this is where you can use a bit of a fluffier brush if you want to. And so the highlighter that I want to use today this one in this palette from OPV Beauty is too dark, so let me find another highlighter. Let's go in with this one from Ofra, because it'll show up really good. So what we're going to do now, we've created a line there to recede that far part back or to slenderize it. And then with the highlighter, we're going to bring the tip of the nose forward and create that shape on the tip of the nose. So anyway, I have this one here called Soho from Ofra. It's in the middle of these two blushes. It's like a rose gold kind of a highlighter. And so we're just gonna use the tip of the brush, and we're just gonna go right there on the tip of the nose. And then if you wanted to add a little bit right here on the bridge, you can. And you don't want to overdo it with the highlighter, because then it's just going to, you know, look funny. So you want that kind of like lit from within kind of glow. And it's just, you know, just a little lift to the nose. I do like a nose highlighter. And then of course you can use the same shade for, you know, the rest of your face, like your cheeks or whatever. So I will keep that set now where I can come back to that and do that, because I don't have on any blush or any highlighter yet. And so anyway, just strobe it on. And then with a fluffy brush, like a setting powder type fluffy brush, you can dust away that bake. You don't have to let it sit there for too long. Just a couple minutes. Just long enough for it to, you know, settle down in there where you can eliminate as much of those shadows as you possibly can. Now, if you really wanted to get, you know, heavy with the contouring, you can, you know, start at your brow and go all the way down like that. But I tried to bring that inner corner forward because my eyes are so deep set. And so it depends on the shape of your face and the shape of your eyes, you know, what you want to do. So I put quite a bit of bronzer on today, just to, I'm going to do a dramatic look here in just a few minutes, but I wanted to come on before I do the eye look and film this little video here for you guys. And so you'll have to let me know what you think. This is the easiest way to contour your nose, in my opinion. You know, and when you're doing your bronzer, you know, that's a great time to just, you know, grab a little brush and dip into the same shade that you're using for your bronzer and just go down the sides of your nose, and you can get up underneath here a little bit. And then if you wanted to go across, like I said, and then use the highlighter in the places that you don't have the bronzer and bring those parts forward. And then of course the setting powder is going to help lock all that in and eliminate those shadows on the sides of your nose behind where you laid the bronzer at. Okay, y'all, that is pretty much it. It's straightforward, it's simple. There's a lot of tutorials that are out there on nose contouring, a lot of detailed tutorials. You can look on Instagram and just type in hashtag nose contour and you'll probably find some things. And so anyway, but I wanted to share with you what I do, and that way you can see, you know, an easy way, get some easy tips. And so all you need is the three products, is the bronzer, the powder, and the highlighter, and that's it. All right, leave your thoughts and comments down below, any requests that you might have for this series also. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure and do that and hit the bell. and give me a thumbs up on the video, please. This is Mr. Fantastic, my thumbs up ink pen, and he says thank you very much. All right, we appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching. God bless you today is my prayer, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.